My name is Lily and this is my senior project. When people first asked me what I was going to do for my senior project and I explained that I was going to be talking about introversion on YouTube, they were a little bit confused because a lot of people don't really understand why I would talk about introversion on such a public forum. But for me, YouTube is a really good medium, and I chose it because I, as an introvert, don't really like public speaking. But I have thoughts and ideas that I want to get out there as much as anyone else does. And so I liked being able to organize my thoughts, write out everything I want to say, have an idea, make sure I don't forget anything, and then I have as many takes as I need to redo it and make sure that I'm completely happy with my final product before anyone has to see it. I don't have to do this live. I can sit in my bedroom and mess up as many times as I have to and edit all that down until I'm completely happy with what I've done. And for me, that just seemed like a really good medium and a really good way to express my thoughts on introversion while being an introvert. For me, being an introvert is being able to recharge when I'm by myself as opposed to gaining energy from being around other people. Being with other people sometimes will make me tired, and so I'll go read a book or walk my dog and I'll feel better after that, whereas other people who are more extroverted will get antsy or frustrated when they're by themselves, and so they go out and spend time with their friends and that gives them more energy. Being an introvert for me also means that I don't love to jump into a group conversation. Like if I'm with a ton of people, I prefer to just sit and listen, and I feel more engaged in the conversation that way than if I were to have to try to constantly throw my ideas out there and talk over other people, which is exhausting for me. I like being able to just sort of listen and follow the conversation, and for me that's just as interesting as the stress of trying to find a gap in the conversation where I can quickly throw in my idea, which will then get lost and talked over. For me, that's just a more stressful conversation, which isn't really the point of talking with friends. Susan Cain, the author of Quiet, mentions that at school you might have been prodded to come out of your shell, that noxious expression which fails to appreciate that some animals naturally carry shelter everywhere they go, and that some humans are just the same. She also warns against trying to cure introversion, and I see that point because I don't dislike my introversion. I accept it as part of my personality, and it's something that I enjoy because it allows me to find time to sit with myself and read a book, and that's very relaxing, and I like that. Sometimes at school I am called out for not participating much, like in my comments. My whole life my teachers have always written in their comments that Lily should participate more, and I understand that, but I'm learning much better if I sit and listen and follow along and take notes than if I were to be stressed about when can I throw in an idea so that I'll be able to check off, oh, I said something today and I'm done for the day. I'll say my one thing and be done. But that causes more stress, and then I'm not as focused on what are other people saying, what are their ideas, what is the teacher saying, and it's a lot more difficult for me in class that way. But in general, I like being an introvert. I like that part of myself, and so over the course of the next month, I'm hoping to be able to share that with all of you, and I'll be uploading videos every other weekday, and I'm really excited that I get this opportunity to talk about introversion and see how it affects my life, because I've always been interested in YouTube as a medium and as entertainment. I've always wanted to try it, but I've never really gotten the opportunity, and I figured my project period as a senior was the perfect way to start. So I will see you next time.